All right, we're at the other Pasadena skate park. And I'd like to explain that these 5 flip tricks, I'm not talking about like triple laser flip crossfoot or some dumb crap that no one wants to see. I'm talking about actual flip tricks that are part of like the main line that for whatever reason, and I'll probably try to explain the reasons, are just really difficult to get your like head around. Like even though there might be some of the other tricks, they just like, there's something about them that kind of gets in the way. And for some skaters, this is all subjective. Some skaters, these tricks just click. So yeah, Zach's obviously the one to have with me because I'm pretty sure he can do every trick on this list. I also want to get his opinion on the list. Yeah, quick warm up first.
I do this.
Oh, first try. Switch rock. Damn, he's kind of going in on this little pyramid. Your board was backwards for that? So clearly he's flip trick guy.
Get that nose behind knowledge fair real quick.
You ready to dip for me? Top 5, 5 being the easiest of the hard tricks. And number 5 is fakie varial heel flip. It has like a little side note. Okay, you might be able to learn this trick, not fast, but like you might have this trick, but to actually have this trick is a whole other ball game. Regular varial heel flips, I think it's kind of to get it in the air and to suck up to your feet. It's not too much adjusting to figure out. Nollie varial heel flips just kind of bail naturally. They're kind of like gross, but they're pretty easy to flop around for whatever reason. Fakie varial heel flip, it makes you want to jump diagonally backwards to like land on the board. But if you try to do that down something, it makes you big heel. Like it'll make you Rick flip. So it's just a very counterintuitive, hard to pop and control trick.
I'm gonna go varial heel just to, because I always have to do that one first to kind of feel it out.
Yeah. See, he has a mean varial heel flip.
Like, it's definitely a different trick.
It's a different flick altogether. It doesn't add up. Andrew Reynolds did it down that, what is it, a 12 stair by Branch State Park.
Jeez.
Okay, that's the flick. I
There you
mean,
go. That's good.
try one more. I want to make that pop sound. You made a pop sound, dude.
You popped that.
I'll take it.
Yeah, that was good.
Regular stance hard flip. And it's very specifically regular stance hard flip because I think with hard flips, what's awkward about it is you have to stay in the back seat. And when you learn switch hard flips, you're kind of already in the back seat with switch tricks. Nollie hard flips kind of flop easier, and fakie hard flips are easier to be consistent with, in my opinion, than regular hard flips on flat ground. Down stuff, regular all day. But the reason I think it's hard is because it's one of the first times that you're going to encounter a trick where the board's kind of flipping against you. So like when you do a hard flip, you know, varial flips make sense because if you stick it to your toe and you're going this way, it can naturally flick that way. This one, you think to yourself, okay, it's a front shove kick flip. But when you try front shove kick flip, you end up doing this weird donkey thing. So you actually, I think it's better to explain a hard flip as it's a frontside flip you don't turn with. But actually, this is actually how I learned them, and this is 100% true story, I swear to God. I was trying them for about a week, wasn't really coming anywhere near it. I was doing the donkey flip thing, and I had a dream that I could do them. And I am not joking. I had a dream that I could do them. I woke up that morning, I had my breakfast, I went out front, no warm-up, no other tricks. First try, flipped a hard flip and landed like this, but like staying on my board, set it down, pushed, landed the very next one, like rolling away. Years later, I lost it. Zach hates this trick, but he definitely learned them just because game of skate, he's going to be in the barracks, so got to figure him out.
It's still just donkey flip to me.
Yeah, just donkey flip it.
That's my approach.
I think frontside flip it, I don't turn with it. It's a weird, and oh, that's the other thing is, varial flips and kick flips and stuff like that, I say the flick point's kind of over here. Hard flip, correct me if I'm wrong, my flick point's here. Like, it's like lower on the board to get it out of the way.
Well, to me, there's like multiple ways you can do this trick, and that's what makes it kind of tricky is like you can't show someone your way because it might not fit them.
Oh yeah, that's another thing is this trick's so confusing. Tony Hawk Pro Skater had this flip trick wrong in the first game where it didn't look right. It was like a
semi-flip or something.
Yeah, it was like I didn't know what hard flips were because of that game. And also you got to think like there was years of people just doing what they called like the Musco hard flip or the Phantom flip, where it's just doing like a really shitty front shove where you sort of saw the bottom of the board for like 1 second. There's also like nollie hard flips are still very commonly Phantom flipped. Very rare exception. Paul Rodriguez has the best nollie hard flip in the game because he does a nollie barrel flip that spins the wrong way. That shit looks crazy.
Yeah, he does a real one. I just learned hard flips like a year ago.
And this is a common theme. Eric Costin notoriously couldn't hard flip, and he's like got all the flip tricks. John Hill's another one who like cannot hard flip for shit. He can land one out of a couple, but like the other 3 stances are easier for him.
All the other stances are definitely easier.
Yeah, 100%.
Like once you, obviously if you're just learning and you can't do any of them.
Yeah, if you can't skate switch or nollie, obviously the regular one you're coming closest to. Okay, do a hard flip after all this talking. First try. Oh! It wasn't great, but you can do it again. Me? Okay, hold on.
I landed my first one.
You did land your first. There's no way I'm landing my first one. Okay. I might want to do it on your board. There it is. Okay.
Yeah, there it is. All right, next. Roasted that shit.
When I first learned hard flips, I was like doing it down like double sets and stuff like that. And then a couple years later, went to Tampa Am. Everyone hard flipped into every trick ever. And I was like, okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
Moving on.
I feel it.
I feel like Daniel Plainview in There Was Blood, like, I abandoned my boy! I abandoned my child!
Okay, that's a letter.
Like, how am I this far off?
I want you to skate an 825 so bad. There you go.
That trick, I gotta get better at those. Trick sucks. All right, next flip trick. It's on the list. It's kind of, might be controversial. I don't know. Some people might even argue that it's not a flip trick, but it has the word flip in it, so it's a fucking flip trick. And the reason that pressure flip is on this list, which I might not even do, like I'll just play a clip of me doing it in the past, is because it's unlike most other flip tricks you're gonna learn. It's not a pop and flick. There's no flick actually at all. Your front foot doesn't do anything but get the fuck out of the way. And your back foot scoops into the ground in a very uncomfortable position. The way it works for me, whenever it does work, is I have to focus on like letting my foot touch the ground almost. And then that scoop, the curvature of the board, just makes the board flip. Pretty hard to do with looser trucks, but it still can be done. Sergio in Brazil does pressure flips, and his trucks don't even have bushings in them, so it's possible. It's just really hard, and it's a bit of a battle to, I don't know, figure out. Like you have to unlearn tricks or unlearn concepts to make them work. Zach has them down pretty good though. Pressure flip. Yeah, you got this super easy. Is fakie pressure flip a thing? Yeah, that's a thing.
My front foot never touched the board, you know?
Yeah, you just get it out of the way. Oh, that was decent. I'm gonna take 8 tries at pressure flip, and if I don't do it, I don't care. I'm moving on. I don't do this trick. Just make one rotate, I'm satisfied.
Yeah, having tight trucks for sure would help you though.
Oh, that one wanted
So
it.
like, you have to hold your foot down longer. It's weird.
Longer.
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 Keep it on the ground longer. That's what makes this trick so uncomfortable and hard to explain. Yeah. See? I don't know why that works, but... Was that your first one?
No.
Was that your first one?
Yes.
Okay.
I did it.
was
I'm not even
proper.
planning on being able to do all these tricks because I took a lot of ones that I really suck at. It was always explained to me, back foot here. I actually put my foot on this little wing tip right here. And that's where you put it too?
Yeah, right on that part right there. What'd you call it? The wingtip?
That's what I call it. That's not what it's actually called.
Make that up?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
But I think my foot has to touch the ground, and that's where it's going to be right. And 9 times out of 10, my foot doesn't actually touch the ground, but I try to make it touch the ground, and that's how I get that deep enough scoop.
To me, I was always taught the analogy of when you're trying to ollie, imagine the ground is like a stove, hot, and you, as quick as you can.
Yeah.
This breaks everything because you go,
Yeah.
you know. So it's
Yeah.
just kind of a weird...
It's like this pan's sticky because you haven't washed it in a while.
You put on a bug trap or some shit.
Yeah, bear trap. Your foot's stuck in it. Yeah, that helps a lot. Keeping your foot down longer than you feel.
That's the secret, is you just hold your foot down longer. And that's
Yeah.
the secret also to like big spins as well.
And impossibles. The next one, regular stance inward heel. Same thing as a hard flip. It's going that way, but you're flicking through it. Inward heel, you're flicking that way or shoving that way, but you're heeling through it. So a similar deal where like, I feel like I flip my inward heels a little bit lower on the board than I would for a regular heel flip. It's hard to get your body out of the way. You kind of got to like get your foot way out of the way and then go like around it, like almost like when I flip them, I feel like it's like this. And then I kind of like kick around it, even though it probably doesn't look like that. It definitely feels like that. First try inward heel, regular stance.
Let me show you the inward heel first of all. Everything you just said, bullshit.
Oh, man, you flicked that so good. It is interesting, though, that pressure flip and inward heel definitely are both on this list for a lot of skaters, and they both essentially do the same trick. Just one's only back foot, the other one you actually have to flick, which I think inward heel is definitely the harder of the two.
You do? Because I agree. It's the same as hard flip, where it's counterintuitive. Your brain and your feet, you have to sync them up, and it's fucking weird.
Yeah, you're patting your tummy, you're rubbing your head, and you're keeping your legs out of the way.
Try
it's
not
awkward.
the credit card.
Yeah.
Or roll your ankle, or both ankles. But you know.
I love that you said that before we do this.
Oh, I'm for sure gonna roll yours.
Oh! Like, if you're gonna like go fast and do it, let me do mine first. Shit, dude, what the fuck? My shit's gonna make this trick look as hard as it is.
I think it's one of those tricks where it's like it's more comfortable to go not moving at all or uncomfortably fast, because you just have to commit that way.
Do one normal speed.
Faster?
No, normal speed. Yeah, drop it on the extension to go normal speed.
Try one going as fast as you can. I promise you it works.
Holy shit!
Told you. Like, if you don't commit though, you're dying. You see? Some tricks just work better with speed, I swear. You know what's crazy is like certain tricks do work better. It's like feng shui, dude. Like it's real. It's a real thing.
It's bullshit, but it's real.
No, it's totally real. You just did 2 in a row that way.
Yeah, I had to come this way. Uphill is easier for me to pop for some reason.
No, I agree. That's a real thing.
Ready for the last trick?
Yeah. You already told me what it was.
You just want to do it first try?
It's tough for me.
I think it's tough for everyone but Cody Heil. Exactly what happens 99% of the time on that trick. I know once you warm up to it, you'll be able to roast them. But goddamn. So randomly, I can do the trick out of banks somewhat decently, like up Euro gaps and stuff. I actually did this over a street bump over rail. The one in Oceanside where you don't drop off a ledge though, you just go over the rail.
That's crazy.
Blue one. Let's play it real quick. So the struggle is not so embarrassing. That's the same thing you did.
Yep.
First try. Oh, that was bad.
There you go.
Out of banks, they usually flip more. Actually, not terrible, but yeah, that shit sucks, dude.
Yeah, it does. Let me get your back.
You can't keep front heel out of this bank, dude.
Big heel.
You can't big heel out of this bank, dude. Oh! You can't do that.
That took forever.
That took forever. That was not first try.
Battle.
Front heel it, you won't.
That would be a battle.
I bet you do it first try.
Big heel's so much easier. It's crazy.
Oh, just for funsies, try them all in a row. Okay. I mean, we take.
Doesn't matter how I do them, right?
No, you just gotta do them. Fakey V. Oh no, you're right. Oh. That's all, folks.